And hello again. Uh, Welcome to this Let's Play of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, also known as Circle of Blood in the US. This is the original version, um, and we're just starting our investigation of this bomb blast that we were a victim of. George Stolbart here is an American tourist, and he was just chilling out when this clown comes in and just blasts the place to smithereens, and just runs away to this back alley. Okay. Now what happened is after we tried to go over there, the finger's pointing at, we were intercepted by an inspector. Inspector Rosso. And it's really weird that they came so early after the explosion. I mean, maybe they were nearby, but I kind of doubt it. Let's just interrogate Sergeant Wu, which is one of my favorite characters here. He's quite... at times he seems nonsensical, but it's hard to explain. Actually, he seems like he knows his stuff, but he has a weird way of saying stuff. Actually, let's talk to him.
The sergeant was a scrawny man in his 50s who resembled a constipated chicken.
Ah, come on, that's not nice, George. Whatever.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
You are the inspector. Go on, monsieur.
Let's ask about him, about yeah, everything, I guess.
Did you find the victim's briefcase yet?
No, sir. The inspector gave me specific instructions to guard this door. Until he countermands these orders or backup arrives, here I stay.
Okay, sure. Do your job. I mean, yeah.
I really did see the clown. He ran into the alley across the street.
Did you follow him?
I lost him. I figure he went underground.
Do you know how many kilometers of sewers there are beneath this great city?
It's not a question I've lost sleep over.
I have no doubt that Inspector Rousseau will organize a proper search.
Yeah, okay, but so, have you called for reinforcements and stuff? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it.
How did you and Rosso arrive at the scene of the explosion so quickly? You arrived within minutes. Was it a tip-off?
Inspector Rousseau's sources are a perpetual mystery to me, monsieur. There are some who say he has made a pact with the devil.
And what do you think?
I think he is the devil.
Okay, sure. I don't know why you're saying that, but seems interesting.
What is Rosso doing with that girl?
He is giving her the once-over, as you Americans say.
Huh?
Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Was he serious about all that psycho-detective stuff?
Of course. Inspector Rousseau is a pioneer and a visionary. His revolutionary methods, once perfected, may change the face of law enforcement forever.
I can't see it taking off in L.A.
Profiler.
I was one of the last people to see the victim alive, Sergeant.
Does that worry you?
Yes, it does. I feel I owe it to him to find his killer.
That is best left to the authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
Maybe he knows something about this.
I found this in the street, Sergeant.
That, monsieur, is a newspaper, no?
Thanks, dude.
There's a note written on it. Salah Eddin, 1345.
Ah, so the meeting with the clown was planned.
How do you make that out?
The time of the explosion was between 1:30 and 2 o'clock, n'est-ce pas?
I guess so. But what about the name?
Aha!
That stumped you, hasn't it?
I have never been stumped as you put it, in my life, monsieur. It is the name assumed by the clown, no?
Salah Eddin the clown? I don't think so.
Yeah, interesting theory there, but I don't think that's it.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him, but I don't want him working his psycho weirdness on me.
Ah, no, monsieur. You are confusing the science of parapsychology with witchcraft.
Oh, yeah? What's the difference?
We don't do sacrifices.
Oh, okay, that was unexpected. We don't do sacrifices. Okay, so you mean that? Ah, jeez.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay, let's talk to this girl who's taking photographs.
The girl presented a confident but sullen mask to the world, an expression more suited to the face of a delinquent youth.
Does that mean it's a compliment or not? I'm not sure.
Excuse me, mademoiselle? Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yeah, that's right, on holiday in Paris. Some holiday, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with an hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh no, nothing like that. I am Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What's that, some kind of nightclub?
No, it is a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. You know, an eyewitness account. Minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
Oh God, it's him again.
Oh, she seems to know something. Okay, let's just ask her some stuff.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Who was the guy you were supposed to meet?
His name was Planter. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. Why won't you tell me about this clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story, and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
I didn't sing anything.
It's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. A bientôt, monsieur.
Fine, I'll, see you soon.
It doesn't really matter that you talk with her about all of the subjects, all the topics, because you'll see her again later on. That's fine. Okay. So we got Nicole's phone number. And, yeah, because we can't do anything about that manhole cover, let's just go over there. Okay, let's see here.
The muscular workman wore a morose expression, like a silent warning to leave him to get on with his job. It was a huge and weighty-looking engineer's telephone. It was a tent made out of plastic sheeting. It was a battered metal toolbox.
I wonder what's inside.
Hey, stop that! Get away from there! What do you think you're doing?
I was admiring your toolbox.
Oh, eh? Had a good look, have you? I'm warning you, if you touch it, I'll crack your nut.
Okay, I get your point.
He seems serious enough. Let's do it again, just to. I don't think he'll be that bad.
Hey, what did I tell you? Don't touch.
Okay already.
I'm sure I can use the phone though.
Don't touch that phone.
Oh,
Sorry.
seriously? Okay, well, that's fine. I didn't want to talk. I want to talk to you anyway. Oh wait, I haven't examined the.
The card read, Augustin Rosso, and gave an address to the south of the Montparnasse Cemetery.
There we go. I should give you the address of the police station. Okay.
Hey, you!
I thought you'd been arrested.
Nah, it was a misunderstanding.
When he pulled that gun, gah, I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Ugh. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just tease him out by the toolbox.
What's in the toolbox?
What's in the toolbox? As if you didn't know. What's the big deal about tools, anyhow?
They're cool. Tools are civilization.
You don't say.
That's right. Tools are what distinguish us from other animals.
Who are you calling an animal? I've met your sort before. Looking down your nose at me because I'm working class, huh? I've a good mind to knock your block off.
Oh man. I think he gets irritated quite easily. Let's just press on. Should be fine.
What kind of tools do you keep in your box?
Huh? You really are interested in tools?
Sure, like I said, tools are...
Yeah, civilization. So you keep saying.
So, are you gonna show them to me?
Am I? Why, you?
Aw, come on. Just a little peek.
I've got work to do. Find someone else to bother.
Do you have a tool for lifting manhole covers?
As it happens, I do.
Cool. Lend it to me, just for a few minutes.
No.
Aw, come on.
No. Get your own.
Dude.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with your manhole lifting tool.
Let me explain what I'm going to do with my beak.
Ouch. No.
Oh, hey, forget it. I'll come back when you're in a better mood.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah. I guess we'll have to distract him.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me? Work fascinates me, he says. I could watch it all day. Girl beat. Block
Oh, sorry, he said a bad word in French. Well, yeah, it's vulgar, but I'm not gonna translate that. Yeah. Whatever. Well, if you're curious, just ask me about the quel beat comment. Dude, I get so easy to.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was Plantar.
Was? He's dead then?
Yeah.
That's too bad. Now I wish I hadn't called him what I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people.
Yeah. Then again, there's a lot of that in this game, so. Yeah. Well, let's move on.
Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Huh! Those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in my experience.
I love the circus, especially the horses.
You haven't answered my question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to work for a living.
Well, yeah, that's logical.
Look, I know you're busy, but surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already. I didn't see a thing.
He was wearing multicolored baggy trousers and makeup.
He'd be a poor sort of clown if he didn't.
Listen, I have to find that clown. He's a killer.
Say, who are you anyhow? A cop?
No, of course not. I mean, do I look like a cop?
No, but you act like one, sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. How do you know this guy's a killer? Did you see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion? The cafe was blown up.
The clown killed the old man?
That's right. Blew him up with a bomb concealed in his squeeze box.
Merde. But why did he go to the bother of
Another
dressing up
bad
like
word.
a clown?
Who can unravel the tangled logic of a killer's mind? I guess it's some deep-seated psychological need. Or just plain showmanship.
Okay, let's just show him our two objects here.
Take a look at this.
You told me you weren't a cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential.
Oh, now you're trying to act. Hey, I believe this will,
Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
10 minutes is all I get. And if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drip, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Oh, take the newspaper and quit complaining.
Bah! Look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Tja! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them, I say. All that fuss over a bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks, no? Ah, what's this? Saladin running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is.
oh yeah.
Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my hole. I'm off to put some money on that nag.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Oh, what a change of mood, dude. Okay, sure. That's really great. Okay.
It was a battered metal toolbox. I'd found just what I wanted. A tool for lifting manhole covers. It was a metal rod with a handle at one end and a short cross piece at the other.
Okay, cool. Guess we could check it
Set
out.
into the huge gate was a smaller access door. The door was securely locked.
Oh, okay. We could just get out of here, but since we have the manhole lifting tool, we just have to go back to that manhole cover. I just wanted to show him, to Sergeant Moo, the tool. Let's see what he's got to say about it.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Please go away, monsieur.
What do you suppose this tool is used for, Sergeant Moo?
It looks like something an obstetrician would use, monsieur.
I don't think so. I found it in that workman's toolbox.
Found it? I hope you did not steal it, monsieur.
Do I look like a common thief? He asked me to look after his hole and his belongings.
You certainly know how to enjoy your vacation to the fullest, monsieur.
Enough suggestion. Wow, I don't. I wonder why. What he would use it. How would we use it? Yeah. No.
I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantar.
Is that so? You knew him, did you?
No, but
We'll know everything there is to know about him soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Aw, I want to help out. That's true.
See you later, Sergeant.
Okay, let's go back to the manhole cover.
I lifted the cover to reveal what smelt like the entrance to a sewer.
Okay. Let's see here. What is that? It's red.
It was a shiny red plastic ball sat incongruously on the slippery green slimed floor.
I really like the descriptions in this game. It's really well written.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn.
Ta-dam!
It was the clown's red nose.
Why did he drop that?
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words La Risée du Monde, Paris.
Now that's a clue. I guess we'll check that out later. But we'll need more than that. We'll need a name, because the shop itself is fine, but without the name of the guy who bought this, there's no point. Okay, let's see what that is.
It was a soggy, crumpled paper tissue. I scooped up the soggy tissue. It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
Okay. Whatever.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
There's something else here.
It was a small scrap of cloth caught on the rusting spike. I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
So a phone in the sewers, that's not gonna be likely. The clown, yeah. And this would be, I guess, thugs. Well, let's just say clown, because hey, what the hell? The guy's not gonna believe us anyway.
I was looking for a clown.
Huh, ridiculous. Do you really expect me to believe that?
He planted a bomb in the cafe and blew it up.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu! That is awful. And you say the person responsible was dressed as a clown?
That's right. He blew up the cafe, escaped into the sewer, changed his clothes, and came up here.
Ah, mon Dieu! Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
Ah, that still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Haha, most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Oh, yes, they are. Yeah. Who in their right mind goes into the sewers? When they have the choice, I mean. George Thorburn does. Yeah, I guess so.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type, just like you.
Ah, cool, man. Really cool.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, he doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Ah, you need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess. Thanks for the heads up. But you can tell he doesn't trust us. Well, it's not surprising, though.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
Ah, that's what you say.
Well, check out the accent, dude. Ah, whatever.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Okay.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
Just as I thought. You were up to no good down those sewers, weren't you?
One slip and I would have been up to my neck. Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Guess we can. Yeah. Basically, we have to make him trust us. And the Rosso's car will help us in that. But first, I'm just gonna.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Oh, I hope not. But okay.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
That's gonna work. Probably.
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rosso? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Let's start over from the beginning and tell it just like it was.
Okay, so basically it resets everything here. I just wanted to show you the options because the text is kind of rich in this game, and it's an interesting experience to listen to all of it. at least most of it. I'm pretty sure I've missed some things. And there are variations because if you show him directly this stuff, he will not react the same way to showing things at first glance. Well, okay. Let's just interrogate him again.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an armlock, his face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron, but he did not know what he was up against. Oh no, he made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
I think he's over enthusiastic, but that seems to work out.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
So you don't want to hear about my experiences in the desert? I fought to make this country what it is today.
I'm sure you did, but I'm a little short of time. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Oh man. Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know, but the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Take a look at this false nose.
Aha! That looks like a clown's nose to me.
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his panic.
Unless he wanted you to find it.
Why would he want to do that?
To put you off the scent.
Oh, come on. Well, that may be true, actually. But I don't believe it to be the case, really. Yeah.
Did I show you my tool?
Oui, monsieur. Just like mine. Except that it is much smaller.
Did I show you this tissue?
Oui, monsieur.
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
Ah, that is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Okay, now or maybe we're getting somewhere here.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Oh.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Oh, come on. It's not that hard. Just changed out of his clothes in the sewers.
What was the name on the label?
Ah, it was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little secret number that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes something handy at the supermarket checkout. Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Ah, how I like that dialogue. It's really flowing. Okay, I think we've interrogated him enough. We went through all of what he can tell us. So let's just leave.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon. I'll let you out. I hope you find your man, Inspector.
So do I.
Okay, and we're out of this and we're back to where we began, I guess. Let me check the time. Oh, whoa. Few minutes over 30 minutes. I'll just end the video here. Thanks again for watching, if you managed to watch for this long. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day.